I've realised I've actually got the socket for this NEC TV. Just put out a video about whether to save it or keep it. So save it, keep it and fix it, or e-waste it. And the reason I'm thinking of e-wasting is the amount of nicotine in this thing. It is just amazing. And the smell is awful. So let me just put that there. If I put this on here, I should be able to test this CRT. This is socket 3. I've checked against the for the tube and I've got it. So let's plug that in. Let's take this off. I just don't want to touch this tube or anything to do with it. It is absolutely awful. So, okay. If we put that in like that. So, tube tester's plugged in. It's connected to the tube. Let's turn the heater voltages down. Turn that like that. That's fine. Let's turn on. We want the heater voltage to 6.3, which is about there. Then we want to set the G1 to 50 volts. About there. Yep, I can see the heater glowing. That's fine. So let's see whether we get any cut-off off this tube. Part of me wishes that this thing is dead and I can just e-waste it immediately. If it turns out it's got a good tube, then it might have to get restored. I'm not sure. So let's see. Okay. Oh, actually, let's. Have we got any lights? No. No lights at all. So let's turn the cut off. It looks like it's got cut off on the red. It's got cut off on the green. God, this thing might actually be all right. Yeah, a little bit that one. So we're just putting it onto the first. Yeah. Just the first notch on each of the individual things. Let's see what the tube is. 1, 2, 3. It looks like this thing's got a good tube. Oh my lord. I was expecting something like it's dead and worn out. But no, it's there. And if I just let this run for a little while, there's no shorts. It's a good tube. Oh, for God's sake. Let's let it run for a little while and let's see where the needles, again, it all looks quite balanced actually. On 9, just below 9, just below 9. So yeah, the bias might be a little bit high on this one. That's why we're getting just slightly above. So we've got a nice balanced, usable tube in this set. Oh, for F's sake. How am I going to clean it? How am I going to clean this tube? Sorry, the TV, I don't know. Not without damaging it. Green is dropping. Oh, it's dropping. Is it? In fact, they're all dropping. Okay. As it's running up. That's interesting. This is starting to actually... Ooh. Oh no, okay, it's probably the nicotine glaze on the pins. So yeah, we've got a little bit of, is it the cable? I'm just seeing if it's anything to do with, it's the tube socket. Okay, so yeah, this is the tube socket. It's a little bit dirty, so it looks like we've got a good tube. And actually, the more it's running, the better it's getting. So it might mean that this TV needs to be resurrected. Right, I'm just going to it might be resurrectable. Yeah, look at this. Look, it's getting better and better and better, and it's a really good tube. Maybe I should have just not tested the tube and said, "Yep, be done with it." In my head, basically, if you got a good tube on something, you at least attempt to try and do something with it. It's getting better and better and better as it's being run. Wow. All right, so okay, I'm gonna let that run for a little while. Good tube. Terrible insides. Terrible. And again, if I just there we go. Nicotine. This is just rancid. Yeah, look at it, look. Air might do it, but it's going to need a fairly stiff wind, so to speak. Yeah. So, yeah, look at that. It's good. Right. I'm still going to leave the video up asking people if I should fix this or not. I think the fact that it's got a good tube is helping it. I'm going to need respirators and God knows what else. I don't know what I would use to try and clean this. Would WD-40 actually help? I don't know. I don't know. If anybody out there can suggest something to help clean this TV, a jet wash is an option, but there's a lot of coils on here, lots of oscillating coils and stuff like that, which I just don't want to get water in. Look, there's one here. There's one literally just there. So if I get water in that, it will never be the same again. So, do I just use a brush and hoover and a bit of wind? I think that might be the case. Whether I can actually take the chassis apart and pull it apart and give it a good clean and stop it from stinking. It absolutely reeks. If YouTube had smell-o-vision, this would... Oh, yes. This sets the cats off. This sets the rats off. It's that bad. It's just so horrible. Wow. Okay. Yeah, look, it's come right up. Nice, good, strong tube. I think it does deserve to live. If I just zoom in there. There's the tube. It's the heaters are absolutely fine. So, right, okay. I might attempt to give this a clean out and then see what the poll says, or see what people say in the comments on the other video. Please feel free to put your comments on this one. How should I clean this out without damaging the circuitry and the delicate components? Please put your comments in there. See what you think I should do with this. E-waste is an option, so yes, it's a lump of junk and it could go in. I just would love to see whether I can get it working. That's why I got it from We Love CRTs. When it came in, it was a proper nasty scruff ball, and I saw it and I just thought it might be worth doing. But is this too far? Let me know, and I'll see you on the next video.